Servus from Austria. So in this video I traveled to Brixen im Thale. This is a small town here in the region of Tyrol, and I'm here for snowboarding. And in this video I want to show you how to get here with public transportation, what you can expect, what kind of accommodation you can see here, what about the skiing slopes which you can see right behind me, and the overall cost and feelings. So without further ado, have fun watching the video. For this journey I'm taking the Deutsche Bahn from Hamburg, where I live, to Brixen im Thale, which is about 1,000 kilometers away. I'm taking the train in the day, which takes about 8 hours and costs around 50 to 100 euros, depending on what time you're buying the ticket. But you can also take a night train, which I showed in another YouTube video. So if you're interested in that, you can also check that out. It's slower, a little bit more expensive, but you arrive there in the morning, so you can start skiing or snowboarding the next day. Taking the IC from Hamburg to Munich is usually really fast, very comfortable, not always on time, but if it's on time, it's great. And then you take the ÖBB train, which is the Austrian version of the Deutsche Bahn, or you can also take a regional train, which is a little bit more affordable. Overall, this journey takes 8 hours, and it's very great in my opinion. It's almost the same time as with a car, and it's a little bit slower than flying, which is also an option. These are also pretty cool features in my opinion. So you have these rooms that are also heated. So if you need to wait in the morning or in the evening when it's really cold and not sunny like now, you can just sit here and stay for 10-20 minutes. So that's also pretty nice. I think many of these smaller towns here or villages have connection with either a train or with a bus. 50 minutes walking to my apartment, and then another 5 minutes towards the gondola. I'm taking all my stuff with me in a big luggage, and I rent my ski equipment. So if you have equipment, maybe it's a little bit more challenging, but I think it's totally doable. But of course, with a car you have more options, you can go to different places, but I just wanted to show you this is possible. The cost of an apartment per night is around 150 euros to 250 euros, depending on the location and how many beds that are included. But the best thing to save some money is going with your family or with a group of friends, because then it's obviously cheaper. So this is accommodation I'm staying in. It has 3 stories and a lot of small apartments. Breakfast not included, but there's a kitchen inside, so you can prepare your own food to save some money. I'm staying there with some friends, so the cost per night per person is around 50 euros. Right, this is a typical breakfast situation. To save up some money, you can prepare your own breakfast. For example, this is like a typical Austrian or German breakfast, having orange juice, cucumber, coffee, bread, eggs, and cheese and sausage if you want. So instead going to a kind of more expensive hotel, you can go to your apartment and prepare your own food. As you can see behind me, there's a kitchen, so that's pretty common. So either you go in a luxury hotel or in these kind of like traditional apartments suited for family or group of friends. So then you can prepare also some food for on the slopes. These are my shoes, and here are skis, and this is my snowboard. So this is a depot which most of the apartments units have. You can lock your stuff there for the night, so it dries up. So pretty nice. You don't have to pay at the ski resort, but it's also available, so it's up to you. So this is a ski resort I'm riding for 1 week. It's called SkiWelt Wilder Kaiser Brixen, and we are located here, Brixen im Thale, at 800 meters, and you can go either to the left or to the right, and it's a pretty large ski resort. And I probably go right now here, ski around, probably around here, because it's a very nice area. It's not so many people there. And this is even better, but I do not want to spend the whole day. So later on I will catch up with my brother and a friend and meet up here. Also, interesting thing to note is ski bus. So every 40 or 20 minutes there's a ski bus coming. So if you're a little bit farther away from the ski resort, you can do everything totally fine without the car. And I did that also. Our apartment is like 3 or 5 minutes walking from the gondola. So I prefer walking, but it's also doable with the ski bus. It's very foggy this morning. There's a lot of snow. It has been snowing yesterday. So I'm walking to the gondola now. It's, as I said, only 3 to 5 minutes. Walking is okay. And I checked the weather report, and up on the mountain it's supposed to be very, very sunny today. So really looking forward to that. So this is the gondola going to the left. There's a small bridge connecting, and on the right you can see the gondola going to the right. So if you come here without equipment, Intersport is a store you can also rent equipment. Or there's another one here where I rented mine. It's called the Sportfuchs. It's around, I think, 150 euros per week. So for me it's fine, because I'm not living near the mountains. Okay, so I'm going to the right. By the way, this is a après-ski house or bar, restaurant. I can play some footage now, because usually that's part of the culture, no? To eat and drink after skiing or while skiing. It's pretty nice in Austria. And there's even a ski school, so if you're a beginner, you can also book your lessons here. So this is the ticket booth. I can show you some of the prices for day pass or week pass. Now is 9:30, so they have opened 1 hour already. So there's no queue, that's fine. I like that. I usually do not go when it's open at 8:30, but 1 hour later is fine to have a direct start, because it's so exhausting when you do it 1 week. So this is how you enter a lift or a gondola. You get a card, and you put your card anywhere on your arm or on your chest. This is what I will do, and then it's pretty easy to enter. And this ski resort is pretty huge, so not a lot of crowds here, which is kind of nice. It's a pretty small gondola here, but it's a common standard if you want to go far. This, I think, is suited for 4 people or even 6, I don't know. So actually right now this is the longest queue I've seen in this 1 week. Yeah, so now we are on the top of one of the many mountains here. Actually, this is one of the highest here, with a small church on top. It's also pretty nice, and I tried to get there. It's amazing weather. The quality is still good for a snowboard. There are not so many, I think in English it's called mongols, like these small bumpy hills. So hopefully we have some time until lunch. Enjoy this nice condition here. And actually I also brought my drone, so I would try to show you some footage going downhill here on the blue slope. One hour in, or 1.5. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's one of the best days. Look at this weather. What a nice view here. sun here, a little bit of clouds. And I will actually take this gondola now to go up on top of the mountain where you find the small church, and I will show you some of these small huts that you can find over here on the slopes. Alright, on top on the hut where you also find a small church. This is a typical where you put your ski or snowboards to rest, and I will show you. Isn't that beautiful? 1,828 meters above sea level. It's an amazing view here over the Alps of Tyrol. I don't even know how you call all these Alps, but yeah, this is also part of the same ski resort, and I will show you what kinds of food and drinks you can get here. So this is pretty typical. You have self-service, and then you have part of the restaurant where you get like normal service, but here you can just grab your drink, your food, and then go outside or stay inside. I'm pretty sure with this weather I'm gonna take a beer and go sit outside. Okay, this is what we call a Weizen, and this is well deserved, so Prost. Herrlich. This is awesome. There was a nice quick break, and now continue going towards, meeting up with my brother, and I try to get the shortcut, the Black Slope, the 2C, I think it's called. I hope you've liked this video. If so, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.